for the Life Awards, one of the highlights of the Green Week. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The Life Awards beginning soon. Don't miss it, the greenest of the green. There are still a few seats available. Roll up for the best of the best. Welcome to the Life Awards. Take your seats, please, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be starting in just a few minutes. The tension is mounting here in Brussels. Who are going to be the lucky winners? Okay, that's good. Yeah. You give me a sign, yeah? Oh, around here, around this aisle. Yeah?
So everything is good. The mobilier.
Here they all are, the best of the best, all together in the same room. A unique opportunity.
You're a real pro. That's really good. Rick will appreciate it.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Starting in 1 minute.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We will be starting in 1 minute. In 1 minute, the doors will be closing for the highlight of the week, the Green Awards ceremony. Please take your seats now, ladies and gentlemen. The last few guests are arriving now. Please take your seats. The Life Awards beginning any second now.
Speak up because you speak up a little bit.
They know.
Tell them please take your seat.
Would the last people please take their seats now? The awards are about to begin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to the 2018 Life Awards. I'm Rick Thompson, a journalist and broadcaster from Brexitland. It's my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. I hope you'll all enjoy it. So how are you all? Well, I hope. Because yes, thank you, it's springtime. The birds are singing. The sun has been shining, the trees are in blossom. We all love May, don't we? It's nature at its best. So, welcome to Brussels for the Life Awards 2018. Under the regulations, I have to tell you that if the fire alarm goes off, the emergency exits are there, and you have to leave in an orderly fashion. If you don't want to leave, you'll be forced to leave. So, here we are. to celebrate the 2018 edition of the Life Awards, and this year we have a bumper edition. Last year marked the 25th anniversary of the Life programme, with some of the most successful projects from the last quarter of a century. So this year we'll be celebrating outstanding projects that finished in the past 2 years, 2016 and 2017, in the Life Best Awards, with over 30 from each year recognised this evening. So the room is full of Life Best winners, and some of you have come a long way to be with us here this evening. Anyone here from the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal? Yay! How about the south of France and the Mediterranean countries, Italy, Greece, Cyprus and Malta? Where are you? Give us a wave. Very good. From Scandinavia and the Baltic states, anybody? Yay! Britain and Ireland? Oh yes, a few. Yeah, oh, thank you. And from Central and Eastern Europe, Austria, Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Slovenia, Croatia, Bulgaria, Romania. Are you here? Yay! And those who didn't have to travel quite so far, from Belgium, northern France, the Netherlands, Germany and Luxembourg. Are you here? A warm welcome to you all, and welcome to all those who are watching us now live on the web, wherever you are. Please turn your mobile phones to silent, but feel free to tweet, so that your friends and colleagues back home can get an idea of what's happening here. The hashtag for these awards is hashtag LifeAwards18. In the past 2 years, there have been a wide range of impressive projects helping to preserve nature and biodiversity, to reduce human impact on the environment, and combat climate change. So let's take a couple of minutes to look at some of the benefits generated by those 62 Life Best projects. Some great projects there, supported by the LIFE programme of the European Commission. Congratulations to all the LIFE Best projects. But there's more to celebrate this evening. Which of you will receive the Best of the Best awards? There are 9 beautiful trophies waiting over there for the best of the best in different categories. More about that in a while. But first, to set the scene for our awards event, I'm very pleased to welcome to the stage our host for this evening, the European Commissioner for Environment, Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Carmen Vella.
Thank you very much, Rick, and As my colleague Daniel said yesterday, a very green evening to all, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of the European Commission, welcome to the LIFE Awards. A particular welcome to those of you who have come from distant destinations. And we cannot be all winners tonight, but we can all use the time to continue building bridges, making new connections, and strengthening our LIFE community. Tonight we are here to celebrate. Tonight we are here to reward the successes of the recent past. All LIFE projects make a difference, but tonight we will single out some exceptional performances where results have far exceeded expectations. We are here to celebrate the past, but it's also a good moment to look towards the future. Because if you haven't heard, we've just had some very good news. After months of careful deliberation and intensive lobbying and negotiations, the proposal for the next EU budget has now been adopted. This covers the period between 2021 to 2027. And the good news is a substantial increase for LIFE funding, a rise to nearly 5.5 billion euros. So we have a very good future ahead of us. And that increase, colleagues, is largely thanks to you. You are the people who are delivering excellent results, and it's your hard work that is being rewarded. The integrated projects, for example, have been recognized as a best practice for the way that they streamline investment to large environmental projects. So the amount which is dedicated to these programs should also grow significantly. LIFE, as a whole, is being rewarded because it works. Time and again, your hard work has demonstrated that the benefits LIFE brings are much greater than the costs. LIFE helps protect nature and ecosystem services. LIFE improves air quality, and by improving the health of EU citizens, reduces healthcare costs. LIFE promotes infrastructure to reduce flooding, and LIFE supports close-to-market environmental technologies that boost the green economy and also create green jobs. All that from one fund. And it's a return that pays off wherever the projects are located. As you know, this is Green Week, and this year's theme is Green Cities for a Greener Future. LIFE helps boost the urban environment in so many ways. LIFE can make our water cleaner, protecting groundwater and alleviating flooding. LIFE funds contribute to reducing particulate matter, nitrous oxides, and other forms of air pollution. And LIFE tests cleaner fuels, promotes low emission zones, and helps deliver more sustainable mobility. Our fund is managing municipal waste in a novel way. It's protecting landscapes and also encouraging urban design. It's finding new ways how to create value out of unwanted materials. LIFE continues to surprise. So we do have a lot to celebrate today. But we also need to keep our feet on the ground. There is always room for improvement. In some ways, I think of LIFE as a microcosm of the European story. It brings enormous benefits. It brings people together, and it looks towards the future. And yet, far too many people are completely unaware even of its existence. If you are here tonight, it's because you know all about it. But how many people in the streets have actually heard of it? How many people who voted for Brexit were aware that and what it has achieved? It is our job to spread the word. The message about added value, European value, has to get through. It's not enough to have a great project. A great project does not just achieve results. It makes certain that people know who is behind it. A great LIFE project demonstrates the value of a European approach. Life needs a bigger profile, and that's why I decided to launch a new award, the People's Choice. All EU citizens had the opportunity, all EU citizens had the chance to vote for their favorite Green City project via Life's Facebook page. There were 6 on the shortlist, and I am certain you are as eager as I am to find out who has won. We will come to the results in a moment, but let's look a little more at the background first. This is the 13th year of the Life Awards, and down the years, more than 400 projects have been recognized as Life Best Projects. This year, we have shortlisted 62 projects representing EU investment of 80 million out of 160 million euros invested in total. The winners were chosen because they have all made a difference. They have made a tangible contribution to the environmental, economic, and social improvements. They show how life makes a difference to our environment, how life changes nature, how life makes a difference to climate, cities, and above all, to the lives of our European citizens. They are life at its best, innovators enabling local action with added European value, touching people's lives and bringing home that simple message that we are greater when we work together. This is what leaps out from the great examples of the recent past, like the integrated project in Malopolska. Air pollution has been a major concern here, with levels of benzoprine 100 times greater than that in London. Life is solving these problems by bringing all the relevant actors together in a novel and in an effective manner. The result is enhanced cooperation between regional authorities and civil society, mobilizing more than 800 million euros of complementary funding to tackle the pollution. The results have been widely praised, and the European Union Ombudsman has given the project an award for good administration, specifically recognizing the value of this collaboration. That's also the spirit we have been seeing in Spain, where fishermen, tour operators, authorities, and scientists are working together in order to build a network of marine protected areas where conservation values are compatible with economic needs. Another great example of building consensus as different operators with different interests come together and acknowledge their mutual needs. There are many stories like this, and we will hear many of them tonight. And once again, colleagues and ladies and gentlemen, that is thanks to you, the beneficiaries and partners responsible for life projects. It's people like you who make it such a pleasure to be here this evening to celebrate the best of life. On behalf of the European Commission, please do accept my grateful thanks for your hard work and for all your dedication. Your excellence and your innovations add value to Europe and lead us towards a better and a much greener future. So thank you, enjoy the evening, enjoy the awards, and long life to life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Vella, and thank you particularly for the very good news about the long-term future of the LIFE programme, hot off the press from today's meeting of the commissioners. And with action on climate change, such an important part of the LIFE programme, let's hear a few introductory words from a member of the Cabinet of the Commissioner for Climate Action and Energy, Miguel Arias Cañete, and please welcome Joachim Balker.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Vella. It is truly a pleasure also for me to be here tonight, and I would like to thank the organizers very much to the invitation which has of course been originally extended to my Commissioner Miguel Arias-Cañete, who would have very much liked to be here tonight, but unfortunately was not able to because he's on the way to Copenhagen to the Clean Energy Ministerial. And he has asked me just to say a few words, and I promise it will really be only very few words on his behalf to underline also the importance of the climate part of the LIFE program. When I mention the Commissioner's name, it is also because his admiration for the many excellent projects that have come forward under the LIFE program not only stems from his time as Commissioner for Climate Change and Energy, but predates that phase. He was Minister for Environment and Agriculture in Spain before that, and even from that time he has very good memories of that program and has always attached a big personal importance to it. And it is also in that respect that he's asked me to be here to give his regards to all of you who have contributed in the past and will continue to do so in the future to the success of this program. As you know, the LIFE program is a key tool not only for environmental but also for addressing climate change challenges, and it has funded climate mitigation projects such as on carbon sequestration and for energy efficiency over the years. Excuse me. Moreover, it has tackled the challenging questions of climate adaptation through projects such as flood early warning systems, and it has also ensured climate change challenges are effectively communicated by helping a number of NGOs, some of them here also tonight, in bringing forward the message and communicating on the results, and that is certainly a very important aspect of the LIFE program. LIFE is also very important in the longer term because it helps the Commission through the implementation of climate policies, and it is a catalyst for helping the European Union along the long road towards decarbonization of our society. And that particular task also in the long term will become ever more relevant in the months to come, as we are now in the process of establishing our long-term decarbonization strategy in a 2050 perspective. And it is also in that perspective that we're going to analyze all the societal challenges which will come along with decarbonization, and that we will certainly benefit from many of the experiences gained with the LIFE program. The core of the LIFE program is that it's designed to target the needs on the ground, very concrete projects. It improves the development, implementation and enforcement of Union climate and environmental policy and legislation. That is its main value. Its strategic value lies in its support for low-carbon innovation, leveraging public funds for EU-wide industry replication and commercialization. With more than 4,500 projects co-financed since 1992 on climate change and environment, and more than 3.4 billion euro being invested in the 2014 to 2020 period, the LIFE program has met its objectives in leveraging additional funds for the climate and for the environment. And that is a very important point. It has demonstrated how public finance can be used to unlock investments in environmental protection and climate change, and how to unlock in particular private investments. And that is also very much the philosophy that this Commission has followed with the Strategic Investment Fund mainly. And very importantly, as Commissioner Vella has pointed out, it is also very much the philosophy underpinning the proposals for the new multi-annual financial frameworks, which have been published very recently. And just to underline the importance of what Commissioner Vella has said, the LIFE program, which is in the overall framework of the budget, of course, a very modest program, has in a way been recognized in its importance by increasing the means which, according to our proposals, will be available for that program under the next multi-annual financial framework. And we hope, of course, very much that those proposals will also receive the support of the co-legislator and of the member states as we go through the process, because we think that is important. Talking about the budget, also just to mention that we have suggested to increase the target for climate mainstreaming from 20 to 25% of the overall budget. And it's also in that context that the importance of past experience and sort of future experience of projects under the LIFE program will be very important, simply because of the example it can give and because of the replications of the individual examples that we hope will be triggered and that will actually allow us to reach this mainstreaming target more easily. That is all I wanted to say. Let me thank you once again very much, the organizers, for having organized tonight's event, for giving visibility to this program, which is very, very important. And I'm looking forward, together with you, to discover who are going to be the winners of this year's edition. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to the ceremony.
Thank you very much, Joachim Balker. Now, as you may know, the LIFE Awards have three main categories: encouraging effective actions on the environment, on nature and biodiversity, and combating climate change. Tonight, the best of the best trophies will be awarded in those three categories, with 3 overall winners in each category. They were shortlisted by a panel of monitoring experts with further evaluation by at least 2 member states in each category. The 3 top-scoring projects in each category are the best of the best. So let's see where the Life Best project categories are in the room so that we can say hello to them. Environment category, where are you? Hold your scarves up. Brilliant. Oh yes, just like a football crowd, and you've been involved in some really great projects improving our living environment, water quality, air quality, the circular economy, and many more. And where are the nature and biodiversity people? All over this side, very good. There are some very successful projects there represented here, protecting our wildlife and endangered species and habitats. So well done to you all. And the climate change category, where are you? There you all are. Right at the back, hello. Thank you for your work, helping to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and helping us to be more resilient to climate change. I think we should congratulate all the Life Best winners in the 3 categories by giving them all a round of applause. So who will win the best of the best in each category? 3 awards in each. And there will be an extra special trophy awarded this evening recognizing the theme of this year's Green Week, Green Cities. So that award has been decided, as you heard, by a public vote on Facebook. 10 trophies, therefore, to be awarded in all. Let's get going with the first category. I wonder which one this is going to be. Who's got the envelope with the winning names? Oh dear, seems to have gone missing. I'm sorry, there's a slight hitch here. This is worse than the Oscars. Who's got that envelope? Excuse me 1 minute. Who's got that envelope?
panic! No panic! Help is on the way. Excuse me, was that your foot? I'm sorry. Hello?
We've got some banana skins and we've got some cans. Yep. Yep. And
A coffee pot! A live coffee pot! Made of old cans and banana skins.
look what I've got
This is
here.
fantastic.
I've got
And you
some
can pour
socks
it
and
like
I've
this.
got a milk carton. Yeah, here we go.
A t-shirt? A live t-shirt! Made of old socks and milk carton.
I've got some
Oh, it suits me
styrofoam
well. Oh, a Best of the Best award. Congratulations.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? What are you up to?
Sorry?
That's my envelope. I think that's for me. Thank you very much indeed. Now, can you two please get off? We've got some awards to present. So thank you to our actors, Luke and Lieka. You will have guessed that the first category is the Environment Awards. And to present the three awards in this category, please welcome back to the stage the Commissioner, Carmena Vella. Right. So let's see. The first winner of the Best Life Awards in the Environment category is from Poland, Echrek. Let's have a brief look at their project.
Echrek. With up to 3,000 people visiting the Arturovec reservoirs in Łódź every day, the city's university set out to clean the site's waters without spoiling their recreational appeal. Conservationists removed bottom sediment, planted species that recycle nutrients, and constructed buffer zones out of earth. These natural measures now help to improve the quality of the Polish city's water supply without compromising the environment or leisure activities.
So please welcome on stage the representatives of Echrek. Well done. Stand in the middle. Right in the middle. The representatives are Thomas Jurczak and Maciej Zalewski. Well, just a quick word. I mean, this looked like a very interesting project. Are people now coming back to the reservoirs and using them as a leisure facility now that they've been cleaned up?
Yes, I think the beauty of the LIFE project is that it's engineering harmony between man and society and environment, and especially on the base integrating the knowledge from different disciplines of science, considering society, education and involvement. And this is what we're trying to achieve during the project, and I think it looks more harmonized system now.
It sounds like it really worked. Thank you to both of you. Thank you to ECREC. Can I just tell you all that there will be a big photo session at the end of the ceremony, lots of opportunities for your photos, so probably don't take them while we're doing the ceremony. Now, the second winner, let's see what it says here. The second winner in the environment category is from Spain. It's EcoDebat. Let's have a look at their project.
Life EcoDebat. Life EcoDebat saw a consortium of Spanish food producers modify industrial equipment to cut water, chemicals and energy consumption in fish and dairy processing. The cost of the new equipment is largely offset by spending less on cleaning products, and improvements in cleaning standards have led the EU to consider this eco-hygienic design as a role model for the food, drink and milk sectors.
And collecting the award for the EcoDebat project are Irina Yorka and Alfredo Rodrigo. Yeah. Well done. Stand there. Photo call. Okay, just a quick word. So, is there a lot of pollution coming from the food industry?
Well, not a lot, but some pollution comes from food companies, especially for cleaning process.
Is this chemicals?
Chemicals and water consumption and wastewater.
Yes, and so...
And energy also.
And energy, yes. And have other countries beyond Spain taken an interest in your eco project?
Yes, I think so. Many European companies are interested in the results.
Well, that's terrific, so you can spread the word. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations, EcoDebat. And the third best of the best in the environment category is from Italy, Ecoremed. Let's see what they've been doing.
Ecoremed. Potentially toxic elements found in industrial waste, fertilizers and gasoline are a danger to public health if they get into crop fields. Ecoremed enabled researchers from the University of Naples in Italy to show that contaminated ground can be rehabilitated by growing pollutant-removing plants on it. The plants can't be eaten, but they provide biomass for sustainable energy and biodegradable plastics. The land has since recovered and farmers have returned much of it to agricultural use.
And collecting the award are Massimo Fagnano and Nunzio Fiorentino. This one. Photo call. Got your photo call? Do it again, go on. Get it right, that's it, that's it. Good. And are you Nunzio?
No, I am Massimo.
You're Massimo, okay. It was a 50-50 chance. So does a lot of, the farmland, how long does it take to get rid of the pollution by planting the right crops?
No, the main kind of degradation was a physical degradation due to soil tillage, heavy vehicles, compaction.
Oh, right.
The chemical pollution was found in industrial areas and in urban areas, unfortunately, when population density is higher. So the risk for human health is higher just in industrial and in the urban areas.
Well, the pictures look really good now, so well done to you. Congratulations to them. And thank you to you. We're going to move on to our next category. And the second category needs an envelope with 3 winning names in it. If someone could give me the envelope. Who's got the envelope for the next category, please? It's missing again. I really must apologize for this embarrassing hiccup. There's something fishy going on here. Where's that envelope? I think that's for me. Thank you very much. Can you please get off? I think the commissioner is going to have fish for his supper tonight. So, let's see who the winners are in the nature and biodiversity category. The first best of the best winner is from Belgium, and it's the Kleine Nater Restoration Project. Let's have a look at what they've been doing.
Life Kleine Nater. The Kleine Nete river valley in Flanders is known for its natural diversity, including flower-filled meadows, marshes and wetland forests. Life funds helped restore it to a more natural state with better connected habitats, reversing the impact of decades of intensive agriculture and drainage. By bringing together several agencies and interests, the Belgian project was able to make management of the river's floodplain more integrated. Flood risk is reduced and biodiversity enhanced.
Well done to them. If the Commissioner could come back up on stage. And collecting the award, we have Wout op de Kamp and Noor Jensen. Right here. Photo. Happy? Well done.
Thank you.
It was a very large area of valley you were trying to restore. Did you reach your targets?
Yes, we even exceeded it for some of the actions with a tenfold, so that was very nice.
Tenfold?
Yes.
That's terrific.
One of our actions was aiming the restoration of former weekend cottages. And we exceeded that action for 10 times the original goal.
And you can see an improvement in the biodiversity. You can actually measure that.
Yeah.
Well, it's very clear. Flanders is a pretty densely populated area, so nature is in defense, and our organization is trying to restore that nature value that's still left, and I think we do that in a pretty good way.
Well done. Best of the best for the Kleine Nete River Project. The second winner in the Nature and Biodiversity category is from Slovakia. It's the Apus and Nyctalis project, protecting swifts and bats. Let's have a look at their project.
Apus and Nyctalis. Conservationists have installed thousands of nest boxes to welcome swifts and bats back to towns and cities in Slovakia. These urban flyers have recently been losing their homes as building owners install better insulation that prevents access to old nests and hibernation sites. To encourage energy efficiency while conserving local wildlife, the Apus and Nyctalis project helped convince landlords in 270 locations to do building work outside nesting periods and to avoid trapping animals indoors.
And to receive the award, please welcome Petr Lipovsky and Andrea Frankova. Photo. Well done to you. How many of these nest boxes did you put up in the end?
Thousands, like 7,000 in whole Slovakia.
7,000?
7,000 only for Apus, and for Nyctalis more than 3,000, and we preserved like 14,000 of nesting possibilities.
That's fantastic scale. So 3,000 bat boxes.
Yeah, I see.
Well done to Apus and Nyctalis. Thank you. And the third winner in the category of nature and biodiversity is from Greece, and it's Arctos Castoria. Let's see them.
Life Arctos Castoria. Castoria in Greece has protected bears and drivers along a new stretch of motorway. Brown bears were tagged and tracked by satellite to identify the deadliest spots. The local authority then installed traffic signs, visual deterrents, and 35 kilometers of bear-proof fencing to keep them off the road. These measures have almost completely eliminated lethal traffic accidents. Life Arctos Castoria also deployed a team of experts and volunteers to stop damage to beehives and livestock caused by bears.
And collecting this award from the Kastoria region of Greece, it's Spiridon Saroudas and Sotirios Adamopoulos. Well done to you too. Best of the best. Some people might be surprised that there are lots of brown bears in Greece. Is it a serious problem, trying to match their lifestyle with human activity?
Yes, and you know, Greece is not only beaches and sun and sea. There are also beautiful mountains, areas with large carnivores that sometimes, yes, they have problems with the people, or the people have problems with the bears, and that's what we try to, to reduce.
And apart from the road accidents, did you have a problem convincing people they should be nice to the bears?
We had a very big problem about the accidents. The accidents in the road.
But the people were easily to persuade.
16 last year, I think.
Yeah.
But now only 2 last year.
Only 2 accidents. Well, that's terrific. So everybody's happy. The people are happy. The bears are happy. Congratulations to Arctos Kastoria. Thank you very much. Well, and now for the third category of the awards. And I guess you've already guessed that I don't know where the envelope is. Have we lost it again with the winners' names? I mean, this is totally ridiculous. At this rate, we'll still be here at Christmas.
Christmas card. Christmas, 35 degrees. Whoa. Merry Christmas. Best wishes from life. It's a robot. Climatica.
Warning, warning, high energy consumption, greenhouse gas.
Hey, my fridge!
Warning, warning, high energy consumption.
My lamp!
Warning, warning, greenhouse gas.
No, not my echo!
Warning, warning, greenhouse gas. Warning, warning, greenhouse gas.
HFA-free, climate-friendly inhaler? But what about my kitchen?
Our climate thanks you. Our climate thanks you. Our climate thanks you.
It's getting chilly. It feels like Christmas. Well, let's check my Christmas cards again. Whoa. Hey.
I think that one's for me. Thank you very much. Just what I was looking for.
Well, Merry Christmas.
So thank you to Luke and Liela for introducing the Climate Action category. These awards are for environment projects with a particular focus on combating climate change. And to present the 3 Best of the Best awards in this category, please welcome back to the stage the member of Cabinet of Commissioner Cañete, Joachim Balker. So, let's see who the winners are. And the first is from Spain, and it's Life Agri-Carbon. Let's have a look at their category.
Life Agri-Carbon. Life Agri-Carbon persuaded farmers in southern Spain to switch to more sustainable and higher precision agricultural techniques that help bring down CO2 concentrations in the atmosphere. Farmers have avoided tilling their land, left crop residues on fields, and guided farm machinery using satellite technology for more efficient use of water and nutrients. These practices stored on average 30% more carbon in the soil and reduced energy consumption from farming by over 10%.
And to receive the award on behalf of Life Agri-Carbon, please welcome Emilio Gonzalez and Jesus Hill. If you can stand in the middle, that's it. There you go. Photo. Photo. So well done to you. Was it difficult to persuade farmers to change their traditional ways of farming?
Well, honestly, we have introduced not only the environmental benefits and the climate change mitigation, but also the economic profitable benefits for them. So it's been not easy, but
not easy.
We've managed.
Not easy to tell farmers what they should be doing.
Yeah, right. You know, they are conservative, so we try to let them know the high possibilities and the precious time they can save to climate change.
Well, it's a great project. Thank you very much to you both. And the second winner in the climate category is from Austria. It's Eco Life. Let's have a look at their project.
Eco Life. Eco Life encouraged people in the Vorarlberg region of Austria to reduce their carbon footprint, particularly relating to their mobility and diet. It created opportunities for people to explore sustainable ways of living over an experimental 3-week period, the minimum time required for long-term changes in habit to take hold. Participants then became change ambassadors, sharing their experiences on social media and using their success stories in a wide-reaching communication campaign.
And from Eco Life in Austria, picking up the award is Karen Forstein-Pischler and Wolfgang Seidel. Come to the center. That's right. So well done to you. it's quite difficult to change people's behavior, like what they eat, how they travel around. How did you persuade them?
Well, we just offered them a few opportunities. We kind of created experimental spaces where they just could give it a try, which is the title of the project. Probier mal in our local tongue, just try it. And just to get for a few weeks into another space. And if you kind of succeed, you keep the changes you reached. And if you fail, well, you at least gave it a try.
Have you any idea how many people took part?
In total, what we know is that 17,000 people in our small region in Austria know about the project, and this is very successful for us.
Well, well done. Thank you very much indeed to Echo Life. And the third winner in the climate category is from Spain once again. It's Crops for Better Soil. Let's have a look at what they're doing.
Crops for Better Soil, the irrigation, fertilizers and pesticides that help bolster Spanish agricultural yields are eroding large tracts of farmland. The Crops for Better Soil project showed that organic farming techniques can return carbon content to vulnerable soils with a 50% reduction in CO2 footprint compared with conventional practices. It reintroduced non-standard crops, including spelt, rye and buckwheat, fine-tuning farming methods to be economically viable in different climates.
And connecting the award is Sven Callan. Just come over a bit here so he's got the background. That's it. Well done, Sven. Sounds like a very interesting project. If there was one thing you would say to a Spanish farmer about why he should be more organic, what would you say?
Repeating from the other colleagues, that he can make good money of it, and he's really leaving good footprint for his grandchildren. That was the most important lesson. It was difficult to convince them, but when they saw that it worked, they actually started also, involving neighbors and other farmers. So it was really good incentives for
Great project. Thank you very much indeed, and well done. And thank you to Joachim Balker for presenting the awards in this category. There's one more award left. This is the Green Cities Award for urban projects, reflecting the theme of this year's European Green Week. It's a special award because the winner has been chosen by a public vote on Facebook. I guess some of you have been voting for your favorite project. The 6 finalists were selected from the 62 Life Best projects because of their outstanding contributions to greening our towns and cities. Together, they attracted an impressive 2,241 votes on Facebook. I wonder which project you and the other voters chose as the one making the most significant contribution to the Green Cities vision. So to present this final award, please welcome back to the stage the European Commissioner for Environment, Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Carmen Vella. Have you got the winning envelope? Anybody got the winning envelope? These things have gone missing. It must be somewhere. The envelope with the winning name in it. Who's got it? I'm told it's being couriered here at high speed.
Mr. Thompson?
I'm here.
Coming through, coming through.
In the nick of time.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you very much. A green courier.
But I have to go now.
Okay.
Bye.
Life is full of little surprises, isn't it? So, I can tell you that the envelope tells me that we have a clear winner with 500 more votes than any of the other projects. It's air use. Let's have a brief look at their project.
Air use. Air use analysed man-made and natural sources of harmful airborne particles and their effect on levels of particulate matter in 5 cities in Spain, Portugal, Greece and Italy. This analysis was used to identify the most effective mitigation measures for reducing particle levels and to draw up recommendations for national authorities on how to lower the health and environmental impact of this form of air pollution.
And collecting the award for the Best of the Best Green Cities Award is from Spain, Javier Carol. Well done, Javier, and it was a very big project across a lot of different countries. Do you think the general public is aware of the dangers of particles in the air we breathe?
Yes, I think it is more now than it was in the past, but I think the European Commission is very clear on that, the WHO is clear on that. We have 399 premature deaths per year due to the pollution of particulate matter. And even the World Bank is requesting for measures to reduce the cost of their pollution.
Well, your project certainly addresses the issue very effectively, so well done to you. Congratulations to Air Use. Actually, Commissioner, just let me have a word with you. Just before you go, what are your impressions of the Life Awards this evening?
I think we've had some amazing solutions. It's always been the case. It's not just this year, but I think projects are getting better and better, greener and greener. If you allow me to make one comment. First of all, I think someone will have to start thinking about awarding life itself, because life is always awarding others, but someone, I think we need to start thinking about awarding life. And I think we have to look a little bit at what happens from the very initial stages of these projects. I was always taught that behind every successful project, there are thinkers, there are doers, and there are communicators. So let's start with the thinkers. These are the people who have ideas, who have a vision, who analyze problems and come up with solutions. But as long as ideas remain as ideas, we don't get any benefits. They are good ideas, but if they are not implemented, the benefits are not there. So that brings us to the doers. And these are the people who have commitment, who have ambition, who have a lot of energy, at times perseverance, because they keep pushing and pushing. And these are the doers. And when they do, when they implement the ideas, then we start getting the benefits. But in my opinion, and that is what I said in my speech as well, that is not enough. The projects, the benefits, they have to be communicated. And I think that is the last part where we lack a little bit. So I would encourage that we continue pushing for better communication. Better communication, not just so that the citizens who are benefiting know what's behind this, but also because communicating projects supported by life will bring in more thinkers and more doers, and that will bring us into a virtuous circle. So I think if we do that, we'll give a longer life to life as well.
So if you stay here for the photo call, just for a moment.
Allow me to, first of all, congratulate not just the winners, but all the participants. And I would like to thank my staff, everyone who was involved in bringing this event. I would like to thank, again, the thinkers, the doers, and the communicators.
So there's a message. No, So we want to get the LIFE program much better known. So we've got photo calls coming up, but every project represented here is a winner. So why don't you all stand up and hold up your scarves, and we'll get a mass photo taken from the stage. You can stand up. Bit of light, maybe. They're over there on this side, Patrick. Yeah, that's great. You look just like Liverpool fans when they win the European Champions League on Saturday. I'm sorry about that, Spain. Real Madrid have got no chance. Brilliant. That's a great photo. Thank you very much. And congratulate yourselves. In a moment, we'll have some on-stage photo opportunities. I'd like to say well done, everybody, as well. Thank you for all your work, making a real difference to the environment. We should also thank our actors, Luke and Lieka, and our musician, Katja, and their producer, Tony, for entertaining us. Thank you to the technical team who, at short notice, produced a very complicated show. Thank you very much, technical team. And thank you, our audience, here and online, for joining us in Brussels to celebrate the results of all the hard work carried out on these 62 Life Best projects. And most of all, reflecting the Commissioner's view, the dedicated LIFE family, the project beneficiaries, the European Commission team, everybody who's made the LIFE programme what it is today, the EU's flagship for action on the environment, now 26 years old and going strong. So next, it'll be our photo call on stage with the best of the best projects first, followed by a group photo of all the LIFE Best photo representatives. So well done, everyone. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of Green Week. And from me, goodbye. Best of the best. Best of the best representatives first. Best of the best.